Welcome back, everyone. So some of you might know that I hurt my shoulder last year. So for about 4 months, maybe a little bit over 4 months, I haven't been doing any pull-ups or any really shoulder exercises. So recently, I do occasionally try to hang from some pull-up handles I have in the doorway in the house just to get a gauge of how my shoulder feels. Usually I'm on my feet and I try to lighten the load to see how it feels, and it's been feeling pretty decent lately. So today I tried doing pull-ups for the first time in 4 months, and I have a video of that to see how that went. So I hurt my shoulder last year, as some of you might know, and it's been over 4 months since I've done a pull-up, and I haven't done any shoulder exercises either. I tried doing some light overhead presses here today, but shoulder's still not there. But I've been feeling okay on the hangs, so first time doing pull-ups in I think a little bit over 4 months. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so that was 12, better than I thought. I'm getting close to full extension there. Shoulder still feeling a little bit tight. Hopefully I didn't mess things up. Yeah, we'll see how I feel tomorrow and the next few days. So, first set of pull-ups I've done in 4 months or more. Not too bad. So that was my first set of pull-ups in 4 months or so. Like I said, hurt my shoulder last year, which gave me some discomfort and pain when I was doing hangs, which is why I haven't done any pull-ups. I also didn't do any overhead exercises because of that shoulder injury. I tried doing some lightweight overhead presses last week just to see how it felt because my shoulder was feeling pretty decent in the hang, and that wasn't a good idea. So no overhead presses for me for a while. But in addition to just showing you what I'm doing and how I'm progressing from recovery from my injury, I've only been doing inverted rows for the last several months because I wasn't doing pull-ups. So inverted rows was my exercise of choice to work on my lats. So this just gives you a little bit of indication of transfer over. 12 clean reps of pull-ups after having not done any for quite a while, just from doing inverted rows. Both exercises work the same muscle, different plane of motion, but it translated fairly well. Now, also, that was earlier in my workout. I'm filming this at the end. A little update that is maybe concerning, not as good, is that now when I do a lateral raise, there's a little pop. There's no pain at all. It feels almost like something is shifting around my joint as I lift my arm. So that wasn't there before. There's no pain, but that wasn't something I was experiencing before I do these pull-ups. So hopefully I haven't set myself back. Either way, thanks for watching, everyone. If you got anything out of this, please like and subscribe. That would be great. I'd really appreciate it. If you could share, that'd also be amazing. Otherwise, thank you so much for being here and have a nice night. So this is just a quick follow-up. A few days ago, I did pull-ups the first time in 4 months. That's what this video was about. I hurt my shoulder, so took 4 months off, finally did pull-ups. Didn't go too badly, but afterwards, I had a popping in my shoulder. And what it felt like something was kind of shifting around my joint. I was raising my shoulder. Later tonight, most of the popping stopped. Next day, it's not really popping. Occasionally, if I'm reaching forward and out, I have a slight pop. So that tells me I probably got back to those pull-ups a little bit too soon, and through the process of where my shoulder injury was at the beginning and how it's recovered gradually, and my movement limitations and how those have decreased, and the remaining limitations I have and symptoms, research I've done online makes me think with relatively high certainty that it's an issue with probably tendonitis of my subscapularis, which is that rotator cuff muscle that works on internal rotation. So that's the update on where I'm at. Maybe I went back to doing pull-ups too soon, so I'll probably hold off on those and overhead exercises for longer and really focus in the meantime of just avoiding those motions that aggravate it and work on strengthening that muscle. So I'll make a video soon of how I plan to strengthen the subscapularis, and look forward to that. All right, that was just a follow-up. Thank you so much, everyone.